Okay, we've all done it. You're watching a video, you glance down at the comments section, and your eyes run across a posting that's so stupid, so easily refuted that despite the fact that it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you're compelled to challenge the troll. You start out with brilliant, unassailable logic, but after a few exchanges, the responses degenerate into attacks like, "You stupid idiot," "You're a dumbass." Both parties hurl their insults, and then you spend another 30 minutes checking to be sure you got the last word in. Now, what did that accomplish, besides wasting everyone's time? Did you win your big debate? Were the other people watching the bickering swayed by your eloquence, your superior reasoning abilities? Now, a different example. Say you're locked in a debate with an educated theist. You're both making good arguments, but then the topic shifts into an area you're not as prepared to intelligently discuss. But what about the second law of thermodynamics? You realize you don't know the answer. So you can either try to rapid cram some info you just lifted off the web and craft it into a semi-convincing response. You can ignore the question, or you can abandon the debate. But once again, what did you accomplish? Are the people who later read your comments going to conclude the atheist had the upper hand? Well, I've developed and implemented a technique to win our debates convincingly without making enemies of our opponents, which presents the atheist view in a good light to any undecided fence-sitters who are watching. I call it the Wolfpack strategy. Groups of 4 or 5 atheists specializing in various fields of expertise who act as debating teams. In fact, we already have several groups in action with experts in cosmology, evolution, world religions, history, theology, physics. We even have an ex-minister on our side. Members of these teams go looking for good debates, and if they run into any trouble with their arguments, one call to their wolf pack brings all the other members into the fray, utilizing their specialties to finish off the debate in a convincing fashion. It's a great feeling to know that if your conversation with a theist strays into the technical side of radiometric dating, with one call, a geology professor suddenly has your back. Now, why are wolf packs a good idea? Well, let's look at our goals. First, we want to refute the negative reputation of atheists as arrogant, obnoxious, condescending know-it-alls. And while you may enjoy patting yourself on the back after totally trashing a theist with your blinding logic and acerbic wit, if you've launched a bunch of insults and personal attacks at him in the bargain, then don't delude yourself into thinking that you're a hero for the atheist cause, assuming you agree there is one, as I hope you will. The problem is there are many other eyes reading what you post. Some of them just now entering the religious debate scene because they've begun doubting their faith. Folks, these are potential friends and allies. Let's not alienate them right off the bat. Whether we like it or not, we're all representing the same side. I know, I can hear the comments now. Don't tell me how to handle a Jesus freak. You gotta knock some sense into them or they just don't get it. Well, obviously I disagree. I never retaliate with anger when I'm attacked because that only leads to a bitter stalemate with no winners. I get much more satisfaction from letting my opponent lose his temper while I employ logic. And I know the people watching from the sidelines are fully aware who the jerk is. Let it be the theist. Our second and main goal should be the deconversion of any armchair theist we can find. These are the people that don't go to church on a regular basis, don't know their holy book, and have always just assumed there's a God. Many of these people know nothing about atheists other than the negative stereotypes they've heard. This is where the wolf pack strategy works so well. When you're backed by specialists with a broad range of expertise in many areas, it's really hard to lose a debate, and the folks watching will be impressed with our knowledge and our calm approach. Of course, you're going to run into fanatics who mindlessly spout scripture and are unwilling or unable to comprehend evidence and reason. As religion gets painted further into a corner by the daily advancements in science, die-hard theists are becoming more defensive and irrational, making it easier to expose their weak position. Let them spew their garbage. correct any obvious falsehoods in their argument, and then leave them alone. They're not the ones we're after. So if you'd like to be a member of one of our wolf packs, how do you join? Well, it's easy. Just contact either one of our team coordinators, who are both friendly, intelligent, and incredibly good debaters. I'll put up their contact info at the end of this video. Or you can email me right here and I'll get you started. And you don't have to be Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory to join. Any regular person willing to help out will be welcomed with open arms. Even if you don't participate in the debating, you can help us spot individuals who might be reached by our message. And I guarantee you'll make some wonderful new friends. I don't want to be someone myself who just makes videos, so I've joined a wolf pack, and I'll be fighting in the trenches right alongside you. Having said all this, along with my companion video entitled Aliens Unite, I expect to get vote-botted real soon, as the theists aren't going to like my message, not very much. I actually welcome the attack, though. It lets us test another new strategy we're employing, the Vote Bot Response Team. I'm currently assembling groups of hundreds of friends willing to rush to the aid of any atheist channel that's been vote-botted in order to undo the damage. Let's show these cowards that their efforts actually have the opposite effect from what they intended. As Obi-Wan said, if you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Let's put that into practice and support the atheist community as a whole. If you'd like to volunteer for the Vote Bot Response Team or the Wolf Packs, please contact me. Now let's go out there and change the world.